Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to discuss safety with Jimmeny Cricket and Fire Marshal Bill.
I'm no fool, no siree. I want to live to be 93. I play safe for you and me, 'cause I'm no fool. As I said to Pinocchio, there's two ways to do anything, the right way and the wrong way. If you want to be right, do things the right way. Because if you do things the wrong way, that's the foolish way. And only fools do things the foolish way, which is the wrong way, right? Anyway, let's see, where was I? Anyone can be a fool and do things which are wrong. But fools find out when it's too late that they don't live so long. Oh, I'm no fool, no siree. I want to live to be 93. I play safe for you and me, 'cause I'm no fool. Now, let's quit fooling around and get to the point. Here we are. Fire. Fire is a strange and wonderful thing. It can be your best friend or your worst enemy. To make fire your friend, you've got to know something about it. Now let's go back a few years to the time of the caveman. Before man had fire, his outlook on life was very dark and very frightening. At first, man considered fire his enemy. Then one day, man discovered fire had warmth. It gave him light, cooked his food, hardened his weapons, and protected him from wild animals. Yes, fire had indeed become a real friend, a priceless possession to be jealously guarded. Then one day, he discovered there were a lot of things about fire he didn't know. Most important of all, how to control it. There were many things to learn about fire. How to keep it going. How to put it out. How to start it. Start it? Oh, this was a problem. One day, by observation, he deduced that by banging two rocks together, two certain kind of rocks, of course, say flint and stone containing a certain iron ore, he could produce fire, his old friend. Always remembering, of course, to treat it with respect. As a Stone Age man, he fired pottery with it. Careful! Whoa! As a Bronze Age man, he used fire to create implements of bronze, a combination of copper and tin. Man, you ought to know better by now. About 100 years B.C., Hero, a Greek scientist, found that fire plus water equals steam. Boy, now man was really cooking. Yes, by the use and control of fire, man was able to build a comfortable new world for himself. To live happily with fire as a friend, you've got to understand it. You have to be your own fireman. This is Y-O-U. You. And the first thing a fireman must know is, what is fire? In order to have fire, you have to have something to burn, air, and heat. This is called the fire triangle. Now let's see how this works. No air, no fire. In fact, remove any one of these three corners of the triangle, no fire. Water will put out most ordinary fires by removing the heat. But on oil or grease fires, it only spreads it. Here you simply shut out the air. Another method is used in preventing forest or brush fires. You simply remove something to burn and no fire. Of course, the best way to fight a fire is not to have one in the first place. Many fires in our homes today are brought on by sheer carelessness, such as unscreened fireplaces, overloaded sockets that may cause a short circuit, old papers and paint rags and a careless match, flammable liquid not properly stored. Why, anything can happen.
All right, children, I want everybody to settle down because with us today is Fire Marshal Bill, and he's going to be teaching us about fire safety in the classroom, okay? Fire Marshal Bill!
Howdy, kids! I know what you're thinking. We're all perfectly safe in this classroom, right?
Right!
Wrong! Just about everything you see in here is a potential hazard. Let me show you something. Let's just say you're changing the water in this here fish tank. And you accidentally fill it with gasoline, like so. Later that night, the janitor comes in. There's a power outage. He lights himself a match and... Oh! He's cooking fish sticks! You kids did a nifty job on this mural. Shall we study its basic elements? You've got paper and you've got paint. A deadly combination! Let me show you something. Let's just say, for the sake of argument, that the Earth is being occupied by strange, crab-like creatures from another planet. One of them needs a light. You whip out your Zippo, you flick your wick. Somebody says, look, it's Yoko Ono on a moped, and boom! You're off to the races. Now, how do we put this out?
Smother it with a blanket?
You could do that, that's for sure. Anybody else? Get real, big kid! How about you, Missy?
Get a fire extinguisher!
Excellent, Miss Tompkins. But let's give the kids a chance.
No, the classroom is on fire! Kids, come on! Oh.
So it is! Everybody remain calm! I am a fire marshal! By the way, what's on the other side of this wall?
The chemistry lab!
Uh-oh!
You're no fool, no siree. You're gonna live to be 103. You play safe for you and me, 'cause you're no